Girl, I'm always somewhere between doing way too much and feeling like a failure. I feel like these are my two modes in life. It's like I'm either doing way too much or I'm like contemplating everything. I'm feeling like I'm a failure, I'm quitting, and I'm just not doing enough. Hey guys, how are you? Okay, so it's Friday for me in the evening, and I just wanted to say happy Friday. I hope you've been having a very good week because I've been having a different type of week. I've just been trying to figure out, I think, a lot of things at the same time. Um, I'm gonna do my makeup while we catch up. So I'm gonna start with my primer. First of all, it's so cold here in Canada. I think today in the morning it was like minus 15 degrees. Oh, I think this primer is finished. Yep, all done. I just have this tiny bit left. This was such a good primer too. I'm just gonna put it in the areas where I usually get oily. I'm not really concerned because I'm just doing my makeup to film. But yeah, today was very cold. It's been very, very cold in Canada. And the temperature, I believe, was about minus 15 degrees. This is the um, e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Every time I use this, I always get a ton of compliments. I just love the finish. I love that it gives you like that glowy look. And usually I try to work out every day. Speaking of working out, it's just been very interesting for me because what I used to do, so a while back I did 75 hard. And if you know anything about 75 hard, you typically do like 2 workouts in a day. So instead of me to do like an outdoor workout, what I used to do was that I would go to the gym. And in my gym, you can actually take classes. So I would go to the gym and I would take 2 classes. And it really helped me. I lost weight, I got more toned, I built muscle. Like we do strength training, we do cardio, we do everything. We do everything. So it just really helped me. But then um my body started to give me signs that it just was not sustainable. Like I would get so tired. I'm talking about like around 4 o'clock, I couldn't even move. I was so tired. And I was doing this 6 times a week. Yep. And now that I think about it, it was definitely a little bit crazy. But when I was doing it, I just needed that challenge. I needed to feel fit. I was working out because I wanted to feel fit. And of course, I also wanted to lose weight and all these different things. But really, I wanted to feel fit. So it worked until it didn't work. And sometimes that's just life, right? Like you can do something that is not really great for you, but in that moment is what you needed to do. And I know that sounds like a contradiction because, like, in theory, after I've started doing some research recently, it turns out like what I was doing was actually not really good for myself, like for my body as well. And I can't even believe that I put myself through it. It felt like every single day I was just like, pushing myself through this cycle of you work so hard, you go to the gym, you lift weights, you run, you do cardio, you do all of these things, and your body doesn't even get to recover. And I definitely got a little bit injured. I started going to the chiropractor for my knee because I started having some knee pain. I'm going to be using the Dior foundation, the Dior concealer. So I went to the chiropractor because of my knee. There was a time that I was very, very concerned. So I just use a little bit, nothing too much. And I'm actually using the wrong color. I think this is the brighter one. Typically, when I'm just doing like light makeup, I like to use this one. I like to use this one because it's my color, but that's fine. So I went to the chiropractor and they told me that I needed to take it easy. But I still had a hard time slowing down. I was like, no, I don't really need to take it easy. I don't even do that much. Girl, I'm always somewhere between doing way too much and feeling like a failure. I feel like these are my two modes in life. It's like I'm either doing way too much or I'm like contemplating everything. I'm feeling like I'm a failure, I'm quitting, and I'm just not doing enough. I like to wait for this to dry down a little bit, but I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out. It's fine. Today's makeup is not gonna be like crazy. It's fine. Um, so yeah, like I went to the chiropractor and they were like, girl, you gotta slow down, you gotta slow down. And I didn't really take that advice, but I started to like, I didn't do it immediately, but I started to think about it. I started to think about slowing down. And eventually one day I just realized that I don't think it makes sense anymore. Like I even lost that huge like desire that I used to have to like push for those two workouts. Or like it didn't feel fun anymore because I started thinking about what I was doing to my body. It's like they ruined it for me. I'm serious. I feel like they ruined it for me. I mean, for my own good, but I just couldn't enjoy it anymore. It felt like, if someone was telling you that you're poisoning yourself, it's really hard to keep going, right? So I decided to slow down a little bit. And once I started slowing down, I started having this huge like conflict of like, what does slowing down even mean? Like, am I doing enough? And then I started like researching, and everything that I saw was just saying that I should try to do, less strength training for sure. And then also like walking, I should focus on those steps, like doing 10,000 steps. And let me tell you something. The reason why I even started doing two workouts was because doing 10,000 steps by yourself takes forever for me. I think one time I tried to do it, I was walking outside, the weather was even much better, and it took me 1.5 hours. Girl, that is 90 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I try to listen to things and all of that, but you're gonna be bored out of your mind. Just straight up bored. I was anyways. I've seen people do it, I've seen people doing it, and I've seen people do it well. And I feel like maybe it's just something that you have to start doing, and eventually you're gonna be like, oh, this is fun. But I haven't hit that part yet. So this is the Halo Glow Beauty Wand e.l.f. There you go. I also really like this product. I think that I just like e.l.f. as a brand. I think they make makeup very accessible, and I like that. I like that for me. I just like to put this on my forehead a little bit on my nose. Again, I'm not going to be doing too much with this makeup. It's going to be real light, real easy. It's just been a very long day. I ain't got time for none of that. So yeah, I just started overthinking everything, and I was like talking to people. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I could definitely do a second workout, but I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna try to balance like my workouts. I'm gonna try to like listen to and people are like, listen to your body, girl. My body ain't saying much. It's not like my body's out here screaming and I'm just like deaf. That's not what's going on. It's like, I know I can do another one. If my body talks to me, it talks to me hours later. And when it talks to me, it just says what's going on. I don't know. My body is not screaming. It was just, I don't know if anyone understands what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't like I was in a huge amount of pain or anything like that. It was just like, you work out, you feel sore. That's what I was getting. I was getting you work out, you feel sore. And I used to do one workout before and I used to feel sore. So that was just what I thought it was. But yeah, like I decided, after much thinking and everything, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do what I'm hearing is the right thing. From my research, from talking to people, it sounds like one workout is what is the right thing. It sounds like one workout is what is the right thing. So I'm just gonna do that. That's what I started saying to myself, is like, just do your one workout and go home. And then I knew that you're supposed to do the one workout and then also walk. And next month I'm gonna be in the calorie deficit. But then I was like, oh my God, like, girl, I don't want to walk. That's all I kept saying to myself. I'm like, I know I gotta walk, but I'm not ready to go walk. And we have I got an inside walking pad. So we have that, but I was just like, I'm not gonna go and like start doing all of that. Like I had a hard time doing something that I knew was so good for me. And this just is gonna lead me into another tangent. Cause girl, how many times have you known that something is gonna be good for you? Like you fully understand the benefits, and yet you and I, we struggle to start. Because that was me. Like I struggle to start. But then this morning, your girl woke up so early, and I was like, instead of trying to get back to sleep, why don't I get on this walking pad and just give it a shot? And all I kept thinking was, eat the frog. And you're gonna be like, girl, what does that mean? Well, I listened to this like YouTube video, and the lady was talking about how your day is going to be so much easier if you just wake up and do the hard thing first. That there was this whole experiment where they were asking people to eat the frog. And people that woke up and did it early in the morning, just got it out of the way, were able to just do it and move on and not have to think about it all day. Like, how am I going to eat this frog? This frog is going to be real slimy. I hate this frog. Like, you just wake up, you do it. You understand? So that's what people did. The people that did it, that's what they did. So I was like, okay, girl, like for sure, I can do that. So I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. So I woke up, I got on that treadmill. The first 5 minutes, I was like, why am I punishing myself? Why am I here? Like, excuse me, who sent me to be here? Is it like somebody's going to come and beat me or what? Like, why am I here? And then I just said, it's okay. We'll just try to try. You understand? Like another 5 minutes. That's all I was just saying. Is like, give it another 5 minutes. Give it another 5 minutes. And eventually it was like, well, you've been here for like 15 minutes. It'll be a shame to not just do an extra 15 minutes so you can actually feel like you did 30. And then the next thing was, well, the video you're watching is almost over. You might as well just, stay as long as the video is going. I had to gaslight myself to get through it. My dear, it was not easy. It was not easy. But as I stayed on and I did it. And in the end, I am so proud of myself. And I don't know if you have anything right now in 2026 that you've been avoiding, that you know you want to do. You know it's good for you. You know it's going to help you get to that goal. But you just keep thinking, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'll do it in the future. I'm going to have to try. Maybe I'm not going to be able to do it. Maybe it's just too much. What's the point? I'm probably going to start and stop, blah, blah, blah. 1,000 excuses. Some of them are relevant. Some of them are not. But have you also heard about this thing where if there's something you need to do and you keep coming up with reasons why you shouldn't do it, you're not going to do it because whatever you justify, you get to keep. You get to not change that thing because you're telling yourself it's not worth changing. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but I like all these things. I like learning them because I find that they help me in my own life. So anyway, girl, anyways, what was I saying? So yes, I did the walk. I did the walk this morning and I am so proud of myself. Oh my God, I did it and I'm so proud of myself. And let me tell you, when I completed, I think I did about 50, 55 minutes. And when I did it and I got off that walking pad, I was like, I can do anything. I can do anything. What do you mean? Like, I can do anything. Just lay it on me. I can do anything. And I felt so happy and I feel like it set the tone for the whole day. And then afterwards, we did devotion and then I went to do my regular workout at the gym. And today was conditioning and your girl crushed it. I went in there and I did my best. It felt so good. I'm telling you, it felt so good. I know this makeup is not perfect. Like, honestly, it's so far from perfect. I'm just looking at it in my monitor and I'm just like, I don't even know. But it's something, you know what I'm saying? It's something. I'm just going to go ahead and spray it down. I love this setting spray. I feel like it just makes it a little bit better. Even on the days where it's not going so good, put on a little setting spray and it will mix things together for you. Okay, so this is my encouragement to you. to encourage you to do that thing that you've been pushing away, because it is going to be so worth it. I promise it's going to be so worth it. And you're going to feel so good and you're going to be so proud of yourself. And I just can't believe how much I try to talk myself out of something that made me so happy when I finally did it.